TorgyTalk. I love that. TorgyTalk. I want that. TorgyTalk. I love that. TorgyTalk. 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 This episode of TorgyTalk is brought to you by Fat Candle Company. That's right, everybody. Fat Candle Company. You've heard me talk about it. I'm pretty sure I've told you that I use it all the time. I still use it to this day, and I plan on continuously using it because of the fact that it keeps my house smelling fantastic. And I'm at the bottom of my first candle, and it still keeps my house smelling fantastic. So do yourself a favor. Get yourself online to www.fatcandlecompany.com. Go check it out, man. Like they have three sizes of candles. They got the 8 ounce, which burns for 20 plus hours, 16 ounce, 45 plus hours, and the 40 ounce. The 40 ounce, I recommend getting that one. It's 100 plus hours of burn time. And I'm telling you what, like I said, it'll make your house smell fantastic. Go check them out. There's amazing scents. Like I said, Fat Candle Company. Go check it out. All right, everybody. Welcome back to TorgyTalk. I am your host, John Torgerson, and Jackman Johnson's over there on the computer.
Yo, yo.
And we have a very special guest today, driving all the way up from, where do you live again? Just pretty much
Lakeview.
Chicago, right? Lakeview. Dylan Mahler, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome, dude. Welcome. Thank you so much for driving up, dude.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, what is your...
Talk.
Hell yeah, man. What's your view on trans women in sports?
I'm pretty sure that they just got banned, so I guess men lose again.
That's not how we're starting this. I just
However you want.
Hell yeah, dude. So like I said, so Dylan's a Chicago comic. You've been doing comedy for what now? How many years? Probably
3 years.
3 years?
At least 3 years.
Hell yeah.
3.5.
Okay.
Basically.
Fuck yeah,
We're
dude.
about to start on 3 soon. We're at
We're coming up on this is our coming up on year 2, like our full second year. We're coming up, starting our 3rd year.
I hope
in
these
March.
are the toughest years, because that's what they say.
Oh, I feel it. Yeah.
Dude, this is obviously, I was telling you beforehand, this is a brand new setup. If you guys are watching on YouTube, we're not sitting on the couch anymore. We got a table, and we got Dylan's name. Look at this on the marquee, baby.
You're
Right
the
on
first
marquee.
name to get to write.
Yeah.
You're the first person to get to write my name like this.
Hell yeah, dude. I was going to put your handle at Comedy Batty, guys, but I was going to do that, but this thing only came with 2 Ds.
Yeah.
And I needed 3.
You always need at least more than 2.
Oh, man.
I'm worried about when I follow people or like something, it says at Comedy Batty, and I just feel bad for other male comedians who see that and they're like, who the fuck is Comedy Batty?
Hell
and
yeah,
they go
dude.
to it and it's
Getting
me.
excited, and then they see...
Dude, that's the worst thing you could see, basically.
Dude, so if you guys know Dylan, you guys know that he shows up with this fucking dope purple jacket. What's what's the story behind this jacket?
You might not be able to tell the resolution, but it's alligator skin.
Yeah, it's Jared Leto is who I'm wearing right now. This is from Spirit Halloween.
Oh.
And it ruins the aura of it when people find that out. Definitely changes.
Is it literally from Spirit Halloween?
Joker?
Yeah.
That is hilarious. That actually makes it funnier.
It makes it way funnier. People are like, oh, so it's just a mentally ill comedian. Like Alan Ford was judging our roast battle, and he was like, he's wearing a damn Halloween costume. I'm like, fuck, dude.
That is so fucking funny. That has to make that makes it even funnier, bro. I thought that was like a designer jacket, dude.
I know, it's like designed for a villain, insane person.
Holy shit, dude. That is so fucking funny, dude.
It makes it so different because at first you're like, whoa, what the fuck is, and then it's like, oh, okay.
Dude, that is so fucking funny, bro. Dude, you are probably one of the most unique comics that I see in Chicago, and I mean that in the best way because, like, dude, you are just dude, that your noodles and company joke. I showed my wife that last night. She laughed so fucking hard. I'm like, dude,
wow.
just I love the.
Thank you.
It's just so dry and so, but it's so fucking fun. Like dude, I was creeping on your jokes last night, man, and I was just, yeah, it's so unique, man.
Don't spoil the bits online.
No,
I'm not going to. Just that one noodles. I'll just say, check out his Instagram at Comedy Batty.
Yeah,
it's dude.
I'm hoping I can get a sponsorship deal. Maybe just free noodles for life or something. Hashtag free noodles. You can help me out.
Hold the noodles.
Somebody tag Noodles and Company,
dude.
But yeah, I think part of what's funny about that is probably that I don't know, just so low energy. Then it's like I think saying anything that's supposed to be said with more charisma, like funny.
Yeah, it's a great. It's a great angle, but I thought it was an angle, but I'm just talking to you now. I realize that this is just you.
Yeah,
for sure. You're just totally low energy all the time.
Yeah, sometimes people off stage afterwards are like, hey, "Do you really sound like that?" And I was like, "Yeah, is that your real voice?" And like,
dude,
do you know Stephen Wright? Like, yeah.
So, speaking of Stephen Wright, so who are your influences? Is he one of your influences?
Yeah, I like him. I didn't know of him until actually TJ Remick from Jerks was like, early on, he was like, "Oh, do you know Stephen Wright?" I'm like, "No." And he's like, "You should look him up." Like, he's like called him like a master class on joke writing or something.
Yeah, I mean, definitely master class on one-liners for sure. Like him and Mitch Hedberg are like top-notch one-liners,
Yeah, it's like funny thinking when he said that. That's just like how I sound to a lot of people. I'll get that Mitch Hedberg sometimes, and it's like, I don't know.
Definitely the awkwardness of Mitch Hedberg for sure.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, the only difference between you and Mitch is, your cadence is different. And
have you tried heroin?
No, but I sound like if he was on heroin.
And he looks at the ground. You actually look around at people, which is pretty funny too. Because the interactions that was so funny though when you showed up at Babs late, and then Emily thought that everybody was done.
That was nice that she let me go up.
And then she let her go, and then she let you go up, and then you just proceeded to just murder and just close out the fucking room. Great. It was so funny because you walk up with this fucking costume on now that I know, and your what shoes were you wearing? Are you wearing the same shoes now?
No, I was wearing my Yeezy Pods, which were like socks, basically.
Yeah, I was like, what is this guy wearing right now? Yeah. I was like, and then Luis was like, those are Yeezys. I'm like,
hell yeah, shit, Luis knows.
Hell yeah, he does. Oh man, dude, yeah,
but it's winter.
Yeah, man, that had to. Those things look like you're just walking on the ground, pretty much, right? I mean, cold.
Yes, they were not good for winter, so I'm wearing slippers instead.
Oh man, Jack, pull up your Easy Pods so people can see what those are if they don't know.
Yes, master.
I've had people, like a stranger on the phone when I'm walking by, like stopped and was like, "Those look like socks."
Oh my god! Are you?
I was just thinking, like,
is this it? Is this really it?
That's it. That's an Easy Pod. Dude.
They're way better than. I feel like he probably.
Oh,
hates
they're not that much. Okay.
No. They were $200 at first, then when he changed the price to $20, he refunded people. Awesome.
So are you obviously okay? Well, minus the fact that that's a costume, I thought that was designer, but like you seem to have a pretty decent fashion, pretty good.
I'm gonna buy one of these. Actually, these are awesome.
Do you have other Yeezys?
No, I want to get the boots though. But
what's your fucking stance on those Yeezy like Croc looking fucking things?
I think he's a brilliant.
What are those called? Do you know what those are called?
I don't know, but he has so many different designs that
like a Yeezy Crocs or something. I don't know.
Croc.
Shout out to Yeezy and then Mark was telling me. Mark is my stylist.
Oh, this shit.
Those are so fucking hideous, bro. I can't stand those, dude.
You hate those?
I hate them.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're comfy though. I like Crocs.
They look like you're supposed to put your cock in it.
I mean, dude, that just yeah. I mean, it looks futuristic. It definitely looks like a
jockstrap.
It also looks like something from nature. Like a fish. It looks like it could definitely be a bottom feeder fish.
That looks like a jockstrap.
That too. I mean,
I want to get the Lego shoes.
Or that's what the probe looks like. What the aliens put in you.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just think maybe it looks however you think, but then
Would you rock 'em?
Adidas just copied the design and other people just copy it. It's like whatever Yeezy sees is correct. We're always just, it's
this is the Adidas
isn't
copy.
well, hang on, doesn't Kanye do shit with Adidas? Doesn't he have, so Yeezy is Adidas, no? Doesn't Adidas make
not
Yeezy
anymore.
No,
they dropped him after he.
After all that anti-Semitic shit.
Yeah,
dude, and then fucking.
But then looking for
he loves everyone, not just Hitler.
Speaking of all that, dude, like Balenciaga, dude, like what's up, dude? So
So he's against the pedophiles.
So speaking of like fashion, bro. So I actually had a fucking pair of Balenciagas that I bought when I was in the army. A $600 pair of shoes. The most uncomfortable pair of shoes I've ever owned in my life. It was like walking on like a cork board, like a bulletin board. That was the soles, and yeah, $600 fucking.
Wow, yeah. No, I feel like I never paid attention to shoes growing up. Like I was never the kid thinking about shoes, and I was like, why? Like, yeah, women like if you have better shoes, and so it's an untapped world if I start studying shoes. But then I feel like
Doc Martens.
People will be like, those look like socks, but then one time this lady was like, I see with them Yeezys. And like wanted my number, and I was like, hell yeah.
Dude, yeah, man. Like
hell yeah.
Dude, fucking so what okay, so other than those Yeezy pods, so you like shoes then? You a shoes guy?
Yeah, I guess I'm starting to be thank you to women. I was at Goodwill. I got these old Jordans. I think they might be women's Jordans.
Fuck it, dude. Who cares?
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I've been getting into my shoe.
It gets you attention. Yeah. Someone's like, "Are those women's Jordans?" Like, yeah, you like them?
I've been getting into the. I'm in my dad shoe phase. I don't know. I've been on an Air Max kick for the last 3 years. I have 5 pairs of Air Maxes, and then I actually just bought my first pair of Air Force Ones since high school. But they're black suede Air Force Ones with the gum bottoms. So they're fucking.
I saw it was like someone was wearing like Kobe's, and then they were playing him, and then once they saw him at the next game, they didn't wear their Kobe's the next time, and he called them out and was like, "What are you doing?
Yeah, no.
Like don't ever wear those in front of me again or something."
Yeah,
and then he just said, "I wore my Kobe's again after that." It's like, you don't want to poke the bear.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to do that.
Like if Yeezy ever sees me, I'm gonna be wearing my Yeezys. I'm gonna be ready.
Fuck yeah, dude. Hell yeah, man.
So I'm call someone out like those are fake Yeezys or something. I'm like, I can't buy the fake ones.
Oh my god, dude. So you said 3 years you've been doing comedy. Besides, okay, so what got you to do it?
What's your Mount Rushmore?
I was thinking about,
what's your Mount Rushmore, pretty much?
I don't know. I'd have to think about my true Mount Rushmore. I'd say Louis C.K. and Norm Macdonald. I look back on it, and I feel like it probably influenced why I started doing comedy, because it was like within the couple weeks before I finally did an open mic the first time, I saw Louis live for the only time I've seen him live, and then Norm Macdonald passed like the same 3 weeks or something as when I started stand up, and it's like that definitely was. Those are two of my main two. I always think them as top 2 favorites. But then I really like Tim Heidecker too, from Tim and Eric.
Okay. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tim Heidecker.
Wait, he's
so I know
the beard, right?
Yeah.
I know of Tim and Eric.
Because Eric's the one's a douchebag, I hear.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like outside of Tim and Eric, it's like I love everything Tim makes, but then it's like I don't even know if I like Eric.
You should really look up Sam Hyde.
Sam Hyde. Okay.
Yeah, I think you would like him. He's coming on the new sketch show called Peace or World Peace 2. And Eric, the guy you're talking about, someone who canceled him on Adult Swim.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I think I might have seen something, but yeah, I don't know. Tim Heidecker is he has this On Cinema show, and it's that's just one kind of character of his, but then he has a bunch of different stuff where his character is connected in all of it, where I remember watching a 4-hour trial that was I've watched it multiple times, but it's at the pace of a real trial, but he's playing a character who he had a music festival, and he was selling vape pens at it and killed a bunch of kids.
Jesus.
It's
family comedy.
Yeah, but it's it looks and it's produced and feels like a regular trial. The same angles are just something that you'd see on C-SPAN or something. He's just like trying to say he's not responsible for it, and I don't know. It's I love the commitment, the bit.
Hell yeah, dude. I'll have to check out some more. I know of Tim and Eric. I've heard.
Sorry,
You're good, man. You're good.
he has like a Joe Rogan episode that's 12 hours long.
Oh my God, Jesus!
But it's just the first hour looped over and over.
Oh, that's if you even make it through the
That's
first.
fucking hilarious. That is so funny, dude. Holy shit. Fuck, what was
It's
that?
so stupid.
I know of them, Tim and Eric. I definitely got to dive more into it. I've heard,
Uncultured.
yeah, I know. And I got to get back into this fucking guy over here. He's been telling me I got to get just into Jack. No, I got to get back into the Whitest Kids You Know. I got to get back into.
You ever seen that?
Yeah, I've seen a bunch of the clips at least. I never like watched like the whole
Amazon.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Amazon Prime has every episode uncensored.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I need to do that.
Yeah.
That's what I need to do because I've same as you. I've seen clips and stuff. I've seen the rocket ship one where he's
Literally, SNL is taking
The grape
almost
or
complete
whatever.
sketches from them and redoing them.
Really?
Oh my God, I've seen like 3 now.
I
So,
love
yeah,
Tim Robinson.
I didn't really
too.
know about all of that. He fucking got murdered, I guess. He got,
And then he
or
fell down the stairs, pushed. Who knows?
who knows? I
It
don't
was
know.
like, see how the Pentagon
saying-
doesn't have any plane in it? Like,
So you said Tim Robinson, though, too? You like
yeah,
him?
just I remember.
Saying you should leave?
I was like, kind of. I think I would do comedy, and then outside of comedy, I'm like, I don't want to like listen to more comedy like at the end of the night. So
Yeah,
I kind of just
skits.
ignored, and people are like, "Oh, Tim Robinson," but now it's like, I just love seeing his videos pop up. And
Mhm.
Dude, that
Like,
zipline thing.
I was saying skits are so
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
He just
that
loves going
zipline
on
dating
the-
show, yeah.
it is
That
like,
and then the fucking when fucking his boss is like saying that he fucked his mom. He's like, he calls up his dad. He's like,
yeah,
Dad,
that one's so
bad
good.
news. Mom's still alive. Even worse, he's banging my boss. He's the pound. What does he fucking call him? I forgot what.
The King of the Slams.
King of the Slams. Yeah. He's Raj, King of the Slams.
He's
Yeah.
like, he is very cool.
He's very cool. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'll see you tonight.
Yeah, no, that little scene. It's like I think about the range of different. Like he's fully locked into like the affirmative.
Yes, sir. Yes, that is so fucking.
And then he's
funny.
like, "I love you." Like,
I love you, sir. Please say it. Please say it. Please. Yeah, dude, that is. I have to also watch more of that. That's very underappreciated in my. Like I need to dive into more of it because every clip I've ever seen from that show just makes me fucking laugh super hard.
yeah, and it's like these are all like his voice cracked, and he's like, "You're telling me like you saw my mom last night?" And like, it's I don't know. It's all intentional.
It's so great, man. It's so great.
Some people, it's like when you see that, like, I don't know. I feel like there are some people that would be like, I don't really get it. And I just think that's how do you not see all the specific things they're doing that is crazy?
Yeah. Do you like Gillian Keeves? By
I
chance?
don't know them.
Okay, Shane Gillis.
Uh-huh.
It's
Oh,
his
okay.
sketch. It's his sketch group. Gillian Keeves. It's a YouTube
Oh,
sketch
yeah.
group.
They moved from that to tires though.
Yeah, so pretty much
Okay.
now it's
Yeah.
now it's pretty much tires. Hopefully
Everything I've seen
Gillian
from
Keeves keeps going. It's fantastic. They have a fucking a special on Amazon Prime that's great. But they have so many sketches on YouTube that I just like.
Oh yeah.
I'm getting into that point in my comedy career now where I'm starting the sketches.
Uh-huh.
That's what I was gonna say. Like we need to start doing sketches. I think that's where the money is gonna be very soon.
Sketches are awesome. I feel like they're harder to make, but it's like
It's so much
Production.
It's so much fun too, though, dude.
I
And, like,
bet.
But
I
production
wanna
is
make
getting
some-
easier and easier. You know that last movie they made 28 years later?
Mhm.
They made that all on a fucking iPhone.
really,
Yeah.
The lens was also like an $18,000 lens they put on a fucking iPhone. But it was still made on a fucking iPhone.
Yeah, I feel like sometimes I think there could be, it's like things holding back a sketch because it's so much harder to, it's just like if I'm writing stand up, it's just like the words basically.
Yeah,
and
you
how
just
I
go
say
do it.
them, but the words mainly. But then
Is that a cut off there? Are you just
yeah,
not speaking
I lean back.
oh, there we go. Okay,
Living Fat Joe life. No, I'm medium Joe, hopefully by summer 2025.
hell yeah, dude. Fuck yeah.
But yeah, I think of like, if I'm writing a joke, it's just like one line of what like a script would be.
Yeah,
So it's just, at least I get to find out if it works or not. But if that you don't get to find out stuff until after if you're trying to make it. Because I really respect like the great sketches.
Right.
It's just like that's fucking time consuming, but then at the same time, that actually gets posted and basically immortalized online, and it's like a work of art that you made.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
It's kind of way higher return.
Yeah, I think so too, for sure. Because
Forever.
I mean, I've done 3 now with my buddy Sean. We just started a page up. I think I've told you guys about it. Crippled Comedy. Follow us on Instagram. Could have followed us on TikTok, but not anymore after today.
Mm-hmm.
It's unfortunate.
Rest in peace.
Good riddance.
But yeah, no.
I miss the talk.
Crippled Comedy. So me and Sean Haynes, he's also going to be he's also the newest sponsor of this podcast, Fat Candle Company. Fat Candle Company, newest sponsor of the podcast. He's going to be, you already heard this. There's an ad read at the beginning of this episode that you already heard. So you guys already know. But
Fat Candle?
Yeah, Fat Candle. So it's actually it's an inside joke from him back in high school. Like him and his friends would always call each other fat and
something else.
So like it was just like kind of just like an inside joke. So so pretty much now he has a candle company called Fat Candle, and his slogan is "Don't just burn candles, burn fat."
Nice.
So yeah, no, he's got a very cool candle company. It's basically men's cologne based candles. I've got one burning right now. I don't know. I had one burning earlier, but yeah,
aphrodisiac.
Dude, he's got some great scents. Citrus Saddle's my favorite. That's a lemon and leather. Then he's got another one that's bergamot bloom. Dude,
he's also gonna be like Jeremy Fragrance. Like, what do you do for life? I make sense.
That's fucking great. Oh, he also has this. So he's got four scents called Sense of Direction. And it's north, south, east, and west, and he's got so he's got a lot of
you want the whole collection.
Exactly, you do. They all smell fantastic.
That'd be awesome, like a Playboy character where you want to be able to take the night whatever direction the woman basically. She'll tell you.
Yeah. Let's go to the south side, baby. Let's fucking burn some gunshots, dude. Smells like gunpowder and fucking coke. It smells like jet fuel and fucking gunpowder.
A redneck birthday.
Then it smells like fucking Yeah, it smells like East smells like fucking Drano and fucking just bad decisions. But no, so him and I started doing sketches recently. So I've done 3 now. One of them was like a like an infomercial type of deal, and then the other 2 were just quick 30-second ones. I feel like those 30-second ones. I feel like Vine was like the best formula. I feel like now that TikTok is gone, I feel like Vine needs to make a comeback.
Yeah, I mean, like X actually owns Vine.
Yeah,
is Vine still a thing?
No.
Yeah.
Like Vine should make a comeback, bro.
It's just
Vine
now
was so
the
sick.
reels of Twitter or X.
Yeah. I mean, dude, Vine was so sick, bro.
Yeah,
I loved Vine.
Just the idea.
That was the original like low income sketch series.
Yeah, that was like TikTok before TikTok.
Low production, not low income. Low production.
That's like
what King
Botch. Who made their? Who got their?
He's still famous.
Who got their big? Trey Kennedy, King Botch. There's a bunch of guys that still fucking.
That one little white kid who did all the voice stuff.
Curtis Lepore. Remember him? Curtis Lepore. He's a big Viner.
That one girl is a big mouth, a Latino girl. I've seen her in movies. She was in the last movie of Smile 2. You know what I'm talking about? There was a big mouth.
I don't think so. I don't know.
Yeah.
You'd have to show me her.
I had a crush on her.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, Vine. I think Vine would be so great to make a comeback.
There's some kid named Casey, I think, that's like a really good dancer too, but he was also like would make funny sketches. It's almost like, damn, he was so ready for TikTok, like perfect person for it, and already had a Vine following. But yeah, I feel like Andy Milonakis was funny on Vine, and probably Bo Burnham, I would imagine it. Probably did it like, but I don't really. They bought it and then killed it. Like,
yeah, I was just that was the biggest like fall down of an app. I feel like it just disappeared, and then all of a sudden, fucking TikTok took off.
I had something like
how long? When did TikTok start? Because I honestly didn't start doing TikTok until I started the podcast. I didn't start TikTok till I started the podcast.
Yeah.
TikTok
I didn't want to. I literally did not want to start going on TikTok, but. My little brother, he was the one I started TorgyTalk with because it was supposed to be me and him talking,
clips,
and he was like, "Dude, TikTok is that's the platform." I'm like,
2016 September is when TikTok started.
Okay, so I was very reluctant to do it, and then I finally did it, and then the last like couple months now I've been like pushing out content, and I finally hit a fucking video that had 94.6 thousand views on TikTok, and now it's fucking gone. So I'm gonna repost it again. I only got like 2,000 views on Instagram. So now I'm gonna repost it today actually.
That shows the difference though. You get way more views and for a comic like.
Dude, I got a lot of likes on. I got a lot of likes on it too. I think I got like 400 likes or something like that. Like 200 saves.
If you saw like that many people liking it, it's like crazy.
Yeah, it's just like now. It's like it was weird though too. Because so after me getting that one video, every other fucking video since then has just been like 1,000 views, 800 views. 2 views. It makes no sense, dude.
It seems pretty random.
I've noticed something that's kind of been pissing me off is the people who do rage bait make way more views.
Yeah, they do. Yes, they do. And it's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah. So some guy would have exactly like 1,000 views each fucking thing he posts, and then one he posts, it's just rage bait. It's the stupidest fucking comedy joke ever. It's just showing some angry woman in the crowd. And it's like, this is literally just rage bait. Like, and everyone's commenting on it. I'm like, this is why it's getting popular. Because everyone's it's not funny. It's not funny.
Or you just post an unpopular opinion.
No, but like Jess Massatano, you know her?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. I love
her. She posted like, rage bait's the way to go, dude. Like, because she posted like her kissing this adult man, but he looks like he's a little kid. Right?
I always had a roast for her.
Or whatever from Kill Tony,
But it's like she's showing something that looks so close to pedophilia that it's like, and to me, it's like, I'm the one person out of the 100 people sampled that like should back her and finds that funny, but then I also find it kind of demonic too, but I just think a lot of this stuff is kind of demonic.
Right.
Mm-hmm. It's like, I don't want to, use like I feel like Kill Tony, it's like, I might fit in there, but there's like so many people that are disabled that get, and then it's at what point is Tony Hinchcliffe using this disabled brain? Like this person, he's
right.
Well, you just end up on that tour, the Kill Tony killers that don't sell out.
And half of them can't walk.
Yeah.
So I will say this. So
I want to know the stats on that.
So there's two disabled comics that I think actually deserve to be on the fucking Kill Tony regulars, and that is one, Aaron Belial, the guy that talked to texts. That guy's very funny.
He's one of them though.
But he was on that one other TV show. Was Howie Mandel.
I think he's actually. I think like he's not. Yeah, he's not getting he's not getting exploited like the fucking bad to the bone dude. The guy that fucking can't goddamn say a fucking word. Like the guy that literally.
Oh wait, who's
until
that?
he whispers. No, when he did that whispered thing.
Jared something. I don't know.
No, it's like Keith or something.
Wait, no, is that the one that Jessica runs around? Uncle Lee. Oh,
that guy. They literally play bad to the bone when he walks out because every time he says
and then it's like, is that person really as afflicted with it? But are they pushing it?
But he's actually funny. He's had a couple killing moments,
right? So I think that I'm not a huge fan of him, but the other guy that I really like is the one dude that like really he talks like I forgot what he's got. I think he's got Parkinson's maybe, but he's got a really funny joke where he's like
he's the funniest.
Yeah, he's the funniest for sure because he's got this one joke where he's like, I was in the bathroom and there was a sign that said don't flush anything other than toilet paper. He's like, well, what am I supposed to do with all this shit? And the way he delivered it was so great. He's got a golden ticket, and then Aaron Belial. I think all the other ones, I don't know if that's like a shtick or if it's like it almost feels like, all right, you're like, it's almost for his entertainment almost. Yeah. I don't know, does he actually think that person is funny or is he putting it out there to humiliate them? I don't know.
I feel like he wouldn't, I think, care. But it's also like, whatever, who cares?
Yeah.
It's a cutthroat industry. He wants to put the cripple on that makes him laugh. It's his show.
I guess, yeah. But
just then like, I feel like if that cripple, it's just, if someone's using something, but then it's like, they better really have it. But then I think if they don't, or there's something weird about it where they're trying to use it too much or something, then it's like...
Yeah, for sure.
You'll notice, and
I notice for sure. It's like when they fucking put him out, like, dude, like, especially, I hate to hate on the guy, but the guy that literally goes fucking like he screams every punchline, and the punchlines mostly aren't funny to me personally. I mean, the guy's performing in fucking stadiums, so who am I to say anything? I just don't think he's funny personally. I don't know why he's a regular.
Yeah, and it's like, I don't know who else you think should be.
Is he golden? Oh no, sorry, not a regular golden ticket winner. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really know like who should be like one of those people. Like, but I like, and I don't watch enough to even like have a real opinion on it. But to me, it's like I love like William Montgomery.
Dude, he's so good. I used to hate him when I first started watching.
My friends have agreed to the same thing. When he first started watching Kill
I'm
Tony,
like, what is this
him.
guy? And then I keep watching, and I'm like, this guy's brilliant.
He tries the hardest. He's the hardest. Yeah.
I think what I didn't like is that he was reading off of a note card, and then I'm like, oh, he's doing a new minute every fucking week. He writes it that day mostly.
Yeah.
Read it off all you want, and his delivery is so great. And then he's like, "Oh, fucking Tony!" I fucking love when I love when he gets in that fucking. He's I used to hate
fights
him.
He's very high level. I think that and it's
I've seen him live at the fucking Chicago Theater too. I saw when Brandon Kiefer got that guest spot.
Yeah,
I was already at. I was at that show.
Yeah.
It was dude. And I saw William. I'm like, I liked William Montgomery on Kill Tony, but I'm like, I saw his fucking 15. I'm like, holy fuck, dude. His 15 is insane.
Yeah.
It was so good. I was like, holy shit, he's so much better on his polished act than he is on his minutes. And his minutes are great.
I want to see him when he comes to town.
Next time he comes, I'm going to wherever the fuck he's going to be. I will 100% pay to go see him headline because I want to listen to an hour of him.
And I think like, I don't know, he had such a, he knows how to fill in space and everything in different funny ways. And I feel like that's like what I want to develop like over the years,
Yeah.
Like being able to, because he could just start yelling at people and it's funny, but then he goes right back into like kind of, I think stuff from doing it so much that he learned how to navigate it. But it's like,
I love his beef. I love his beef with fucking Red Band, dude. It's the funniest fucking thing in the world, dude. When they go at it, dude, and it's just like out of nowhere, dude. It's out of nowhere, literally out of nowhere. He'll just fucking dude. I fucking love Red Band, dude. Red Band's a fucking creep, though.
That's why I love him.
He's like, I already subscribed to this.
Yeah, he's got the mail order bride. It's like, dude, this guy's already on my level.
So we're talking Kill Tony. I haven't really I used to regularly watch Kill Tony when I first started doing comedy. Now not so much. I'll watch the big episodes. Like I'll mainly watch when like Shane Gillis comes on, or like when a big guest. I'll pretty much
you actually like.
Other than that, if I want to go watch fucking 3 hours of bombings, I'll just go to an open mic,
Yeah.
So okay, I really like when people do good on the show, and I just don't want to fucking sit there and wait for, potential bombs. I don't know. I used to watch it a lot, and then I'm like, you know what? Writing comedy, I can't watch as much comedy as I used to now that I'm writing comedy all the time. I feel like it's just like almost counterproductive. I watch it to laugh, but I'm not gaining anything here. I might as well watch the news or watch something.
Yeah, you think about how it almost feels bad for you in a way where it's like you don't want to have similar premises or similar style or and sometimes it's like I'm lucky because I just don't usually think, oh, I want to listen to this.
Yeah.
Which to me makes comedy just seem amazing. That's like this art form where one person just talking, it's like that can be funny enough to entertain a room of people, and it's like, and they actually shut up and watch and listen to one person just talk. That's it.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's how, but it's only because it gets held accountable by the laughs where it has to be good for you to go pay money and watch it and just continuously do that. Like, that's how good it has to be. The comic needs like feedback at every point they think it should happen.
Yep.
And if they don't get it, then they change it. And it's like no other art form would be like that. That's why it's like,
seriously,
would I just go watch some guy say his ideas? It's like, depends, I guess. It would just been done something amazing, right, for me to be like, yeah, let me go hear what this guy thinks.
Honestly, like the way you're saying it, it was almost like comparing like if an artist, like a songwriter, wrote a song of only the whole thing was just a giant chorus, is the way a comedian wants their joke to be. Pretty much, we want it to be a fucking
all hit.
The whole thing just boom, 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 boom. So it's a giant fucking chorus. Yeah, like no other fucking art form, maybe besides painting, is like fucking come on. Like the whole time, I want you to be like fucking let's go.
You need soul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and like you don't have the same. You don't weigh like a clap the same as a laugh.
Right.
It's like a laugh is like an involuntary like thing. It's being funny, but then everyone claps for every musician at the end of their song, no matter what.
Yeah.
And it's like, so they don't know if it's like, great or bad.
Yeah. So
Same
speaking of clapping, have you? So I know you've done Zanies. How many times have you done Zanies?
I don't know. I luckily lost count, but it's not that
That's
many.
fucking
It's probably
cool.
seasonal.
That's a cool thing to lose count of.
Yeah. No, it's like
What's the longest set you've done there?
only, I think, 10 or 12 minutes.
Okay.
But yeah, like I definitely wasn't ready to even like, I thought I was like ready to feature, like thinking back then, like, but it was like, no, I wasn't even like close. Like, it's kind of funny to be, I don't know, just looking back, because it's like, fuck, like, no, I don't even want to ask again, because I'm like, I used to think about, oh, I need to like record an album right away and all that, but then it's, even on the drive over here, I was thinking like, I want to just work on getting longer sets.
Right.
And then you just keep getting better and better. It's like, I'll think about that shit more later, because I wouldn't want to like do it too early. But I remember like asking like how to get longer time there, and just kind of like a lot of headliners bring a feature, or
for sure,
more established comics like usually doing those. So I'm like, yeah. But then it's like afterwards, I was like, it was crazy to even.
Yeah.
Not that I don't think I could do it, but it's more just like.
I mean, it's a big deal.
Yeah, for someone else to think that, or just like, I don't know. I sometimes when I don't get something, it's actually like, I think, okay, this is actually better, because when I do get it, I'll be more prepared for it.
Right. Well,
so it's like I like taking it slow now. Yeah, no,
I've actually kind of pumped the brakes as far as thinking what I should be doing in my career at this point right now, because like, I got fucking 2 kids. I got the first year of comedy, I wasn't really able to do more than one night, pretty much one mic, one night a week. I would do two mics in that night, because it's just my work. I worked nights at the time, so like, pretty much
tough.
So pretty much now, since I had that fucking work accident, I literally have been doing more comedy now, and then I'm like, I can actually see that I'm actually like what it takes now that I have a normal job too, even before I was injured. So now I'm able to go like nightly, I can go multiple times a week, and I see what it takes. And I also was like sitting there, I'm like emailing Brian Hicks, like, hey, dude, can I fucking get on a gig again? I'm not getting emails back, obviously, but I'm sitting there thinking to myself, I'm like, it was actually probably like 2 months ago. I'm like, slow down. I don't even think you're ready for Zanies, because I had the roast battle experience, and I was so blown away and so like thrown off kilter because of the fact that I was just on Zany's stage, that I was like, dude, what the fuck? Like, I need more experience before I fucking come back here. So like, I understand what you're saying, where you're like, oh fuck, I don't even think I was ready for it. I definitely wasn't ready for roast battle the first time, just because of the lack of preparation I had put into it up until then. Now, if I were to do it again, totally different story. I've been doing fucking mics like crazy. I've been putting in a lot of work. So now it would be a completely different story. But am I ready to do time at Zany's? I think I could do it. If somebody wanted to give me a 5-minute guest spot, fuck yeah, I'll do it for sure. But I want to fucking.
Yeah, like I like being like prepared. I
want to get on that Super 6. I want to fucking be able to get a feature spot, like a 10-minute, 8-minute spot. Like, I want to. That's my goal. That's like that's right now. That is like my top. That's my arena right now. I want to be able to get on stage at Zany's to do my material, not roast battle. I want to do my stuff, and I understand it takes a minute. I understand, like, I'm coming up on 2 years. That's still brand new.
I know comics that for years, like they were like, some that still haven't, or only just got like on it for the first time after like several years of doing well, like around here. So it's just like,
I was just talking to Manny Petty. That guy's been doing comedy for like 6 years, and I think when I started doing it, he just got back into it after like a couple month break or whatever. But like he said he just got, like, this past year, he just got onto it for the first time. So like, it takes a fucking minute, and it's like, unless you, like, Addison O'Neill actually got, like, shout out to him. He actually got thrown on a guest spot on Friday night and Saturday night with James McCann.
Fuck yeah.
Because he just happened to, he told me, he's like, I was just in the right place at the right time. He was on an intern show at Comedy Bar, and James McCann was headlining, and Addison was like, yo.
It's a Bridgestone away from getting on with Shane Gillis.
Yeah, dude, it is. I mean, literally. And so, yeah.
No, that's good. I'm
Addison was
happy for him.
Addison was at Roast Battle. He battled Femi, and then James gave him a 5-minute guest spot because of his performance at Roast Battle.
Oh,
Imagine
wow.
how Femi feels.
No,
So-
imagine how Addison feels.
well, dude, I mean,
No, but-
and then
Yeah.
he
He gets dunked on,
also
basically.
did so good Friday night. James asked him to come back last night, and he said he definitely.
Wow,
did,
just another chip in the like a validation. That's awesome. Like a proof of like
I mean, he's been.
I did this thing. I battled Femi, and that turned into a guest spot. And to anyone like that is crazy.
It's huge.
To
It's
like
so
flip
big
it into that, and then
like that's like dream.
getting
That's like
invited
that's
back
what,
the next night.
that's what you like envision walking into Roast Battle. Like that's like when you're like a kid shooting hoops in your front yard, and you're like, oh my god, I hope somebody's fucking driving by from the fucking Bulls, and it's just like, yo, you want to be on the team? It's just like perfect timing. You're like, oh, I just happen to fucking be killing at Roast Battle
Yeah.
when the fucking guy that is headlining this weekend is there. He's like,
but
do a
it's
guest
like-
spot.
because he was just going there to kill at roast battle. So it's like, I don't know. It just
I
happens.
mean, he deserves it, man. The guy's been grinding. Addison has been
Yeah.
fucking. This is I've not like I said, I've been doing more comedy in the past 6 months than I ever have in the past 2 years that I've been doing it,
Mhm.
and he has been the most like I've seen people grinding, but he is at every single mic I go to. He's there.
Uh-huh.
He's going to multiple. Yeah, he's just been grinding it out. The dude is. He deserves it, you know.
Yeah, and I feel like it's like because he knows how good he's doing, but then it's like going up at a different spot like every night or sometimes multiple times, and just
Yeah,
sometimes it's hard for people to really like, it's like they might only see you at one mic crossing paths,
right.
but they don't see all the consistency. But yeah, I'm like happy for him seeing that he won and then just qualified again.
Yeah,
Because I
Yeah.
remember at the one that we judged, like I
Yeah.
voted for him. Like I thought he should have qualified then.
Yeah.
And because he was like connecting with the room and riffing and stuff and doing material.
yeah.
And it was just that was strong, you know.
Yeah, speaking of you were talking about the gauntlet. I'm assuming because he just qualified again. I'm actually going back to co-producing the gauntlet.
Yeah.
Twice a month. Well, so starting next month in February, I'm going to be producing on the 27th or 21st. Sorry, 21st of February. I'm pretty much just giving Neil a break.
Oh, nice.
And then Amy's going to have me start guest hosting every once in a while. But March, I'm doing the 7th and the 21st. So I'm going to help out co-producing again. I'm going to get back into it now that I,
That's awesome.
yeah. So like I loved the fact that, I love the fact that Amy's just the gauntlet is just blowing the fuck. Since it
Yeah.
left the Gambler, dude, it's just insane. And it's just like she offered me to come with her. And I couldn't at the moment, it was just a little bit. Now it's like, all right, cool. Now she's established there. I'm like, now you did all the hard work, Amy. Now I'm ready to come back.
Yeah.
Pretty much. No, but she she gladly took me back. So it's I'm very excited to work with her again. She's great.
Yeah, that's awesome. Amy is awesome.
Yeah.
And it's like,
And she's helped me a lot with dude, I remember when we first started the gauntlet together. I was like, I wanted to host a lot, and she's like, I was, for what she was trying to do, I wasn't ready to host that because she was bringing in she's bringing in David Fox Mullen, she's bringing in fucking people she wanted to run a show. I didn't understand that at the time. Now I understand what the fuck she was doing. So I get it now. I'm like, oh, okay. So now she's more comfortable with me hosting because I've got more experience, and I fucking love hosting, dude. Hosting's like one of my favorite fucking things to do.
Oh, really? That's awesome.
I love it, just mainly because I do my set up top, whatever, and then I just get to fucking riff the rest of the night. I get to fucking rip on, I get to fucking roast people that go up, and it's just like I get to fucking riff off of something that somebody said, and it's just a good way for me to almost, I don't know, I don't do crowd work yet, but it's almost a way for me to just kind of get like that improv off the top of my head out on stage. It's a way for me to kind of do it without talking to people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's tons of stage time and all
and I'm
these
a whore
good
for
things.
stage time. I think everybody is.
Yeah, and I just feel like hosting stage time is even more than just material. It's like all these skills and
you got to keep the room going, and it's like it's a task.
yeah,
and
for sure.
it's a task for sure. Like I hosted the Vixen for the first time back in October. I had only done 3. I had done a guest spot and 2 features there at that point, and then Stephanie asked me to host. I'm like, sure. And that was the first time. I'm like, I think there was about 60 people in the crowd, and it was, warming up a fucking cold room And that's a big room. You've done the Vixen before, right? That's a cold. I mean, that's a big room. And if you're fucking warming them up, I didn't. You know, I had always every time I've done the Vixen, I'd done after the host. That was the first time I was like, all right, here we go, and you have to earn it.
Yeah, and I feel like comedy audiences like they're not gonna like dislike you. So it's just like all you have to do is show that you're trying and like just be in the moment.
Be a charismatic guy. Just smile. Fucking. I mean, it's. It's really
must
hard.
be nice.
I mean, sometimes it's really. I mean, I feel like it's almost harder to get a room to hate you.
I just disagree so much.
That's just me speaking with inexperience because I haven't done that. I've done like probably maybe 20 or less shows. So I shouldn't say. So me saying it's harder for. I don't know. I actually had my first experience last weekend. I talked about it with Mr. Eddie about where I had to earn the audience back. I said a joke that literally somebody said, "I'm not laughing at suicide." It was a good joke, and I'm like, I brought it back, and I was able to save it. So like, I'm just me personally. I go out of my way to make sure somebody likes me. So like, I go out of my way to make sure the crowd likes me. So that's why I say I feel like for me so far, it's been really hard to get a crowd to. I've been able to win them back easily, is what I should say.
Yeah, I think it's like any crowd that's reasonable with the reasonable comic. It's like they don't really care like about your like career or just stuff like that. But that doesn't mean they're harsh about it either. It just means like if you're just trying to please them, like they're gonna like that. And I'm pretty funny enough, like.
Yeah, and I'm not the guy that's going to be like, if you don't like this, then fuck you. You know what I mean?
Awesome.
Oh, Jesus, look at me going. You like this, by the way?
I do like that, but only because you said that.
Okay.
No,
I've been able to finally showcase mine. Yeah, dude, right? Van Gogh down by the river. Wow. I'm a huge Chris Farley fan, dude. Van Gogh.
Wow.
Chris Farley is my guy.
Oh, he's awesome.
He's my favorite SNL, favorite comedian. I should say favorite sketch actor.
He's amazing.
I love him.
Like, and just, it's almost like he played like not a stock character, but so well too at the same time where it's just like, it just seems unreal how his characters, it's like he fully commits.
Yeah, dude, so I actually watched a documentary on Amazon called I Am Chris Farley. It's very good. And it was just pretty much just showing his career and how he struggled with addiction and stuff. And like right when Tommy Boy came out, dude, like he died like shortly after Tommy Boy came out. And like that really sucked because like they were saying like between Tommy Boy and like obviously Black Sheep was just like a fucking remake of Tommy Boy, pretty much just a different version of it. But they said in Tommy Boy, like you could see Chris Farley like finally like coming into his own and like really embracing the fact, embracing himself as Chris Farley. Like he showed more than just the fucking goofy side. Like he cries in that movie. His dad dies in that movie. He really shows like that he's an actor. He shows that he's a fucking. He shows that he's not just this fucking big dude that yells and fucking does physical humor.
No, I think he's probably like a savant at all kinds of acting like that.
He's one of the most underrated actors in my book, dude, and that's why I love him so much. And I just love the fact, or I don't love the fact. I relate with the addiction. Oh yeah, the addiction mentality. I've had. I'm not going to get into that, but like I just relate with him so much. Oh yeah, and I just loved seeing. I've watched every single SNL sketch he ever did. I've watched everything that Chris Farley's ever done, and it's just watching him. Just the end.
He's one of your top influences, probably.
Yeah, he's. I'm surprised I haven't put him on my. I don't put him on my. Like I've done Mount Rushmores for like stand-ups. But like he's like on my, I've never done like he's like on my Mount Rushmore for just people like just actors and just entertainers in general.
Yeah, and I almost feel like just what I'm saying, like stock character. It's like ones that are based on him. Like he owned and just was so original in different ways. And like I love that sketch that you do with Adam Sandler where he's like, just let him make your bed. Or whatever. It's like, but he seems so serious in that, or in that sketch where he's like at the restaurant and they tell him like, this is like actually this coffee or something. And he's like, what? Like he could really play anything, but then sometimes he was playing Van Down by the River. It's crazy.
Dude, I hated at the end, like right before he died, man. You could just see, like, in like some of the sketches that he was doing, you could just see he was just pale as a fucking ghost, and just it was just so sad. Like they pointed out in the documentary, just like how real it really was. Like he had points where he was sober, and then like just right towards the end, man, like he just like fucking went off the deep end, and it was bad. You could see it every fucking almost. That whole last season of him on SNL, dude, is just him drenched in fucking sweat because he's tweaking the fuck out, dude. It's just so sad.
Is it like cocaine and alcohol?
It's like, I mean, I know it was a lot. It was a lot of like speedballs, which was like, I mean, which is what's a speedball? Fucking it's cocaine and fucking morphine.
Jesus,
isn't it? Isn't that what a speedball is? I think a speedball. I think it's like a combination of the two. That's what he died from, right? No, I think he died. I think he died from.
It's at least those all three.
Yeah.
I don't. Whatever he died from, it was just that. It was also alcohol too. Alcohol was huge with him, and it was just so like I don't know, man. Like it was just so before, like, you know, it was a little bit before my time. Obviously, you know, I'm 30, so like I didn't get to like watch him do it. I got to watch the residuals because, like, dude, Tommy Boy is probably one of my favorite movies of all time. I mean,
oh yeah, and it's like I don't know. There's something about the good nature of just like their characters and stuff, and it's like. Can't play that if you're a demon.
No,
like, you're not going to understand what it's like to be just like the guy everyone's cheering for. Just like, I don't know. It's like, it seems like Adam Sandler's like really cool in real life too. And just like, there's something about like, it would almost used to piss me off where it's like, why is he just playing? He's the good guy. He's chill all the time. But I don't know. It's like,
do you notice with all Adam Sandler characters, he's got like all of his characters end with a Y, by the way? Sonny.
Oh, no, I didn't know
Sonny,
that.
fucking.
That's funny.
What else?
Little Dicky.
Oh, Lil Nicky. Fucking no, like Sonny. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. What you were saying about Adam Sandler.
No, but that's a funny observation because it's like, is that choice that he's like, I always want to be kind of, because it is like a reducing, yeah.
Hang on, Jack. You want to pull up fucking Adam Sandler characters? Adam Sandler characters that end in Y.
Because this might be a conspiracy. Actually, there might be a connection that we need to look into other characters with Danny's. See you, Danny.
Like I'm okay. So Happy Gilmore, Billy Madison, Sonny from fucking Billy Madison.
Happy Billy or Happy Billy, Sonny, Whitey, Tommy,
who's Whitey?
What
Hang
the
on, who's
fuck?
Whitey?
No, that's crazy.
Who's Whitey?
This is something that needs to be exposed.
Hang on. Let's.
Oh my gosh.
Who's Lenny? Who's Whitey?
Adam Sandler.
He almost played Willy Wonka. Adam Sandler almost played Willy Wonka. Can you imagine that? No, I feel like Johnny Depp was the only one that could have played that.
Yeah, him and Tim Burton have a...
You like Johnny Depp? Yeah, I'm a Johnny Depp fan, dude.
I've seen just some funny things from his trial or whatever. It's just like...
Dude, that was a wild fucking trial. I'm surprised. Like, so that podcast was going on during, that event was going on while I was doing this podcast, and I never talked about it.
No, it's like, you don't want to feel like a slave to the media, but that one kind of...
Dude, that was
I didn't
wild,
watch it at the time, but then it's just seeing...
I would let her shit in my bed.
I think that was just a kind of hive mind consensus. Like, it's just kind of like the trend.
Wait, there's another rabbit hole.
Oh, here we go. Let's hear it.
I just realized every lead female actor in Adam Sandler's movies, dumb guy movies, have the initials VV.
Veronica Vaughn.
What the fuck is that about?
Fucking Vicky Valancourt?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
W, dude?
Hang on.
What does the W mean?
VV, I don't know. And then everyone's kind of like playing the differences, and then it's just...
Dude,
W means winning.
Rabbit holes.
I want to show you my fucking jersey. Hang on.
Yeah, I guess this going to be a Farley or Sandler original jersey. But it's... You have these characters that are timeless.
Timeless.
But sometimes their time runs out. All right. People say children are the future. What about Sandy Hook High?
God chose them, no.
Dude, come on. Fucking water boy, baby. Let's go.
Oh, hell yeah.
Dude, I bought this for my birthday. My birthday's on the 26th. I bought this for myself, guys.
I'm jealous.
Let's go, dude. Fucking Vicky Valancourt. I fucking love her. Well, hang on. Who are the other double V's? So there's Vicky Valancourt. There's Veronica Vaughn. Virginia Venet from
Vicky-
Virginia Venet
From
Happy Gilmore.
Waterboy, Vicky Valancourt.
Yep, I already said that.
Little Nicky, Valerie Varon.
Okay, then there's
Billy Madison, Veronica Vaughn, you said.
and then there's Virginia Venet from Happy Gilmore.
Yes.
What the fuck?
That's weird.
That's 4. That's a lot.
So hang on.
Yeah.
So hang on. But
YVV. We gotta
so-
ask him.
So there's Happy, Billy, Sonny,
Creepy.
Nikki.
Yeah, Billy Madison, Happy
Sleepy.
Gilmore, Waterboy, Little Nicky.
Oh,
That's-
Lenny from Grown Ups.
Uh-huh.
Dude, I'm telling you, a lot of Adam Sandler characters end in Y for some reason. I don't know why.
This is some
I
kind
don't know
of
why.
Illuminati manipulation technique that they knew people would trust those characters more, and over time trust Adam Sandler more. And he's a plant.
You think he is? I love Adam Sandler, bro.
The plant.
Who do you like? Who do you like more, Adam Sandler or Jim Carrey?
Honestly, I like probably Jim Carrey more, just because.
Agree.
I think I do too.
Yeah.
Mainly because I like Dumb and Dumber.
hmm
Can't get better than that.
They're both. Yeah, they both play like retarded guys, basically. I'm
Pretty
sorry,
much.
sure. You can bleep it out if
No,
you
no,
want.
we
should.
That word is coming back, man. I think it's okay to say that. As long as you don't say that you are a
right.
retard.
Brazilian.
But I could say I am.
Yeah, or just I think saying retarded and saying retard is two different things.
Mhm.
I personally,
No,
and I just said them both. So what are you gonna do?
I'm not going to do anything. I actually had to learn how to say it right because I was in speech class.
Also, I think it's funnier to say retard instead of retard. That's way better.
I think that's almost like the soft A
Yeah.
of retard. People are like, I understand.
So hang on. So Jim. Okay, I'm a huge Jim Carrey fan too as well, dude. Okay, so think about this. Jack, quote me. I don't know the year. I think it was 1999. Was it Dumb and Dumber, Ace Ventura, and
Crazy year. Yeah, that was
The Mask came out all in one year?
Just, I'll have what he's having. That's
Isn't
incredible.
it insane,
Yeah.
dude? Those are 3 of my favorite fucking comedy movies of all time, and he all in
Iconic.
1 year.
Yeah, that's insane, dude.
Have you seen
And
the
different kinds of
deleted reels
characters.
or the deleted scenes of Dumb and Dumber, like when they're in the hot
You
tub?
said what year?
I think it was 99 or 97.
love watching
99 or
stuff like
97.
that.
97 was Just Liar Liar. 98 was Truman and Simon
Yeah, so
Birch.
99 was The Mask. Or 94.
Yeah,
No,
he
sorry,
had a
sorry,
year.
94. 94 was The Mask, Dumb and Dumber, and
Yep.
Ace Ventura.
Yep.
94, right?
Yeah.
The year I was
94.
born. The best year of all time.
Yeah, it's incredible. You don't hear about fucking people having a crazy year like that.
Well, you don't see comedy movies like that anymore. When was the last time you saw a comedy movie like a blockbuster comedy movie? When was the last one? I think Adam Devine had one that came out with
Game Over.
no, it was the most recent one he had. It was look it up fucking God damn it. It was it's a bank robbing movie. Fucking
Sometimes those
Pierce Brosnan was in it. It was Pierce Brosnan
Yeah, because-
and Adam Devine.
His in-laws were robbers.
Yes, that was like the most recent like.
That's
I
just a
guess,
Netflix
but
movie,
I don't even think. Yeah, there's when was the
It was
last
good,
time there was a
though.
blockbuster in theater comedy
Oh
movie?
no, it sucks because whatever it was probably just on the.
Did you see
the
that
lower
Adam one?
end of? There wasn't a blockbuster that came out, and then they never tried making anything else.
The
But
Smoky
it was
Mountain
like
one
it
on
was
Amazon.
those. No, it was, I don't even know what that is.
Neither, honestly.
But I think it's different now because of the internet too.
The Outlaws.
Yeah, for sure. I mean,
yeah.
I
Like
just
there were
wish
only
there-
so many movies that year, and Jim Carrey had all 3 like that. That's insane.
What other? Hang on, look up in 1994. What other big comedy movies came out that were competing with those Jim Carrey movies? Because I want to see if I wonder if there was some big movie. There had to have been. 94 was a good year.
No, but then it's like now, like you don't even hear about the movies making it to theater.
No,
I
it's
feel
all
like-
Netflix,
Yeah.
or Hulu, or Amazon. But
You
like,
ready?
I feel like movies are making a comeback in theaters. Though, let's hear it.
All right, so Ace Ventura,
Blank Check. No way.
Yeah.
Dude, I fucking love Blank Check, dude. On Disney.
Naked
I don't
Guns, 33, One
You
never
have
seen
naming
this?
like platforms I don't even have. Like
Oh, Disney Plus, bro. You never saw Blank Check? Or did you see Brink?
I saw. Have I seen Brink?
Okay, there you go.
One of the greatest movies of our generation.
Dude, Blank Check is also one of the greatest movies of our generation, I would
Okay.
think, too. At least for the Disney movies. Go ahead, Jack. Sorry.
The Mask, obviously. Baby's Day Out. I don't know if you know that one. Major League 2,
Okay.
Little Big League.
Mighty Ducks, too.
Yep.
These are the
Oh,
ones that were
shit.
trying to compete
Little
with
Rascals?
all 3 of
The
those.
Flintstones, Little
Dude, 94
Rascals.
was a good year, man.
Clerks, Pulp Fiction.
Wow.
I bet no one else had 2 movies that year like that.
Yeah, but still, all three of Jim Carrey's movies crush all of these.
That's insane, dude.
Forrest Gump 4K.
Pulp Fiction came out though. That's pretty wild too.
Forrest Gump.
Okay, that's the only one that contends.
It's not supposed to be a comedy, really, but
I laugh.
It is.
Yeah.
But still, for those three movies to come out all in 1 year, that's insanity.
Yeah, and then I don't know. It's he was talking about that $10 million check he wrote himself. I'm like, fuck, I need to do the same thing. And maybe there's just a magic to that. Maybe it's like making your name like with the Y at the end.
I just remember the old girl who's like 30 years older than him making out with a 14-year-old boy at the end of the movie. That's my favorite part.
What movie is
Jessica
this?
Mistletoe's favorite part, too.
Oh, yeah. Well, he said he's never seen Blank Check. I thought you said you never saw it.
No, but
he does make a blank check to himself.
Yeah, that's incredible.
It is fun, dude. So yeah,
I've been
man.
writing blank checks. No one can cash.
Yeah, literally. Dude, you just got to get run over by a car. You just got to get run over by a car while you're backing your bike up. And then you get this guy to write you a blank check.
You run someone else over.
Yeah.
Sorry, Geico. I done it again. I'm sorry. Fuck. I knocked this over. I'm sorry.
There goes Chris Farley. It's okay.
Yep. I live in a van going down by the That's just true. That's like I don't know. Who's that guy that would print like the can of soup and the Marilyn Monroe? He's like my favorite painter.
Warshaw? Andy Warshaw?
Yeah. And it's just like, that's almost the same thing. It's just when you combine just two simple things together and make it like this is a beautiful, like it's like Starry Night.
Right.
But it's
a van down
by the river.
Wait, no.
You can't, it's like, this is the cultural like beauty, natural beauty.
I love it, man.
Oh, Andy Warhol.
To personify something else. That's
it's Andy Warhol.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's also just objectively beautiful van down by the river. It's like these are things that
Andy Warhol.
You combine two things that really both hit.
Yep.
Holy shit, dude.
Yeah, but then he's just like, just make four of the image, and so it's natural symmetry. Opposite colors, just the same thing.
Shit.
Sometimes I write jokes that are just I'm just like Andy Warhol comedy, but it's just like the geniusness of just taking something that like Campbell's soup. Who doesn't know Campbell's soup?
I love Campbell's soup, dude.
Just let him eat your Campbell's soup. Let the boy eat your soup.
It almost reminds me of a fucking Will Sasso doing Jesse Ventura. Fucking. I'll let the guy eat your soup down in the Baja. Down in the Baja.
I mean, it's amazing though. That's what's like. I really also Phil Hartman just seemed like a crazy talented just a higher kind of almost like level or just kind of class when I was hearing about talking about how he'd practice these different dialects and all those things. It's that's why improv just seems scary because I feel like one time they wanted me to play a really old man from France or something. What the fuck? I don't even know where I'm starting. Old people maybe, but
improv's cool, man. I actually I did my first improv class at Babs a couple weeks ago. It's fun.
Fuck yeah.
But it's also, so they tell you, so the teacher over there, Emily is the owner over there. Babs, she also teaches the class. She was saying, if you're a stand-up comedian and you're trying improv, just try to stay away from the joke writing, because when somebody says something on the spot, as a comedian, you're going to sit there and try to fucking write a one-liner to come back, or you're just going to try to be, you're going to try to be witty. She said, try to stay away from that and just be spontaneous and say whatever comes to your head first, because that's probably going to be funnier than the more formulated shit, because
people think of it in material.
Yeah, pretty much. So I honestly, I saw what she was talking about, because I was sitting there when somebody was saying something, I'm sitting there writing a joke in my head. I'm
that's just say annoying though.
But it's also at the same time, I responded spontaneously one time, and then I responded with a joke. Joke was funnier.
Yeah, I feel it's gotta be annoying for her to have to watch stand-ups. It's don't be fucking workshopping a tag.
Yeah, for sure.
You're supposed to be performing whatever's funniest for the moment. that's like
it was challenging. It was for sure, but it was very fun though too, because like it's basically like you're just off the top of your head, whatever fucking comes first, and you don't have to think about it. And sometimes that's funny, sometimes it's stupid as fuck.
Yeah, no, it sounds kind of freeing actually.
It is. That's why I was kind of trying to do it, because like, dude, I'll get into this this weird headspace before I go, like even at an open mic, dude, where I get like very nervous, and I shouldn't be getting that nervous. So I wanted to kind of do it just to put myself in the vulnerable spot and put myself in an uncomfortable spot, mainly so I can get like more comfortable on stage, and just like, you know, if I'm on stage or doing shit that's really weird and witty in front of people without a fucking script, I'm going to do just fine when I have a fucking goddamn set list of what the fuck I'm supposed to say when I do my act.
Absolutely.
So that's why I was like, and for sure, literally that night I went to a mic after I did the fucking class, and it was like, normally everybody was getting fucking crickets at that mic. Normally I would be like, fuck dude, I'm not even going to go up. I'm just going to leave. But I was like, I'd already done the class, and I was like, fuck it. I'm just going to go through and do my act as if nothing was wrong. And I didn't, it was weird. It was, like you said, it was very freeing. It was like, I was like, oh shit. Like it almost made me care less about like what the fucking individual crowd was
result.
doing. Yeah.
No, it's like definitely so many things are just balanced out in comedy. Like the more, if you care too much or too little, it's like the audience doesn't like it, but if you just care, like
for sure.
Normal. And then improv, like if you're doing that, and you go and show up to a mic, and it's like you're just doing that for basically like an hour sometimes if you do a show like in front of people where it's like I have no idea what's going to happen next, or you don't even know 10 seconds ahead of time when you're going to jump into something.
For sure.
I only did 2 classes, but it's like totally know what you mean. It's tough, like, but it's cool to put yourself in that toughness, because then you will develop. There's things like I was saying about William, where it's like he knows how to fill space in funny ways. It's like,
right.
I feel like, well, you know how to fill space in funny ways. You're going to get to the point where you're funny again, just off the top of your head, and then flex that back and forth with your actual material.
Right.
Unstoppable, basically.
Yeah, for sure. And he's so good. He's so good at that too. It's just, it's so cool. Like I said, like if you go to see like him do not just a fucking Kill Tony minute, it's so cool, man. It's just like, it's a completely different animal.
Him being kept to a minute, or it's just like,
and it's like, like I said, my opinion on him like was already going in a positive direction, just seeing his minutes get better and better. And just me just watching him and just like putting aside the, like, I didn't understand the whole shtick of why he's yelling or why he's got this beef with Red Band. Like, it takes a couple episodes to kind of fucking figure out what his deal is.
Yeah,
and then once you figure that out, and then you kind of like sit here and like, his jokes are very good. Some of them are fucking corny as shit, but like a lot of them, it's all topical. It's all whatever the fuck's going on that week.
Yeah,
and he's on the fucking point, and he's on the ball, and he's reading it. Now the biggest thing, like I said, I didn't like that he was reading it, but now I don't care. Well, that was like the first couple months of me being in comedy. I'm fucking brand new. I was ignorant. I don't know he's writing a new minute every fucking week. I would be doing the fucking same thing.
Yeah, it is like a different vibe almost where from like Hans Kim, I think, is like widely respected. It's just like even comics that don't really love him, like, or his jokes or, I don't know, delivery. It's like, at least everyone respects, just like he keeps writing these really good jokes.
Yeah.
But he memorizes them. He's not reading off something.
Right.
William almost feel like it's like
William also has like fucking 3, 4, or 5 more jokes than Hans Kim does. Yeah. How fast he reads them too.
And they're in his voice, and it's like always just unique and original. And but I almost feel like when he would do that, like it makes me think it's like, I don't know. Sometimes you would see just like it's like Tony's obviously doing William the favor, helps him turn his life around. I don't know how he's doing now, but it's just like it almost reminds me of just like ways that it's like I love like drinking and Adderall and all this stuff, and that's just like if I have to show up to the mic and read off of a card or something, it's just like that's how good he is though too.
Yeah.
But it's okay, William. But people don't usually like they want to see it be prepared and just kind of be memorized everything.
For sure. But I kind of like that. I like his minute because of the fact that like it almost is like he's reading a news piece.
Yeah.
In a way. And it's like he's
just not afraid to say anything. He'll make fun of Hillary even though it gets people killed and shit. I think it's like if you got murdered by Hillary, it's like Then I have to storm the Capitol. I don't even know why. What's up, did you see that AI video that someone made of like the Kill Tony people?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. It was fucking super weird. I've seen dude, AI is getting creepy, and it's like you kind of like think about it, and you're like, what is real? Or like the Jay-Z ones, the Jay-Z and Diddy ones in prison.
I'm afraid to watch any of those.
It's like my algorithm is so fucked, dude. I just
they send you the Diddy, just like look at what his prison probably looks like.
It's just filled with lube, baby oil. I mean, yeah.
To get that on such a stock buy price is like someone got him and then
oh god, yeah, this is so weird.
It's like was the company happy when they got
turn that down on the fader?
Yeah, see, like I thought that this was real the first time I saw it.
Soundboard.
I didn't know that this was AI making it, and that none of the people were involved at all. So this is just involuntary getting made of like showing the Kill Tony people and the kind of characters they are.
Yeah, that is just
it's just amazing.
So weird, man.
But it's like it's so real looking,
isn't it? It's freaky, man. It's freaky. I don't like AI. I don't like it. It's freaky as shit, dude.
Yeah, like this is like what good AI
that is real.
Now.
That's not AI. That's real. Cam Patterson surrounded by white bitches. Real.
Yeah. No, well, that is also happening.
Supposed to be.
That's probably why it's better. It's more accurate. There's more
damn son.
Yeah, but it's like, this is insane.
That guy's hilarious, dude.
And it looks, even if it still has little issues, that looks so it looked like wild. A music video, like with an aesthetic that's cool. Fisheye lens looking, just so sophisticated. When he goes to William, this Joe Rogan part is crazy. It's just like,
what the fuck, dude?
That is what Joe Rogan's life was. It's like a caricature of him.
That's so cool. Dude. That's just so wild. Fucking
it's so real.
It's so crazy. That's the guy I was talking about. Where I wasn't
goes bang.
Yeah, it's funny that he's got grilled cheese too.
Yeah, and it's like that looked like a music video at least.
Yeah, for
sure. It was all just like the pictures of them have turned to make a video out of them. Last night I had a dream where someone was showing me like they're showing me some of that show Roseanne, which I liked growing up, watched that. But then it was like, it's like an AI like episode of Roseanne in my dream.
That's fucking weird.
But then it's like, that's not out of the question at all. Like,
no.
That's like definitely happens or is going to happen. They'll just generate full episodes of them. Like, that's how much that video freaked me out, basically.
That video was wild. I see all those ones. Dude, like, there's some I've been seeing. Like I said, I've been seeing some fucking Diddy ones and Diddy and Jay-Z like making out, like weird ones.
Like when people make those, like this is just gay.
Yeah, I mean, like, what are you guys doing? Like, you guys, I mean, it's funny, but like, what are you guys really doing? Are you guys making those with pants on or no? Like, cause it's like,
yeah, to make this, it's like you gotta get the prompt right. I gotta get my prompt battle. Prompts right soon.
Seriously, dude. So before we wrap things up here, I want to do that sex with me is like that fucking improv game real quick. I feel like that's a great oh shit. He's bringing up the flags. I totally forgot about that, dude.
Yeah. We should
Illinois.
Talk about
we got to talk about this. Fuck sex
proudly,
with me is like,
honestly.
Dude,
this is insane. A thing that you can't really write. Like, this is just when Tim Dillon talks about how funny the demise of our country will be.
Yeah.
Now I think maybe
Illinois.
Yeah, the competition.
Well, it's just that this is like an example of just we got to recruit this kid for
we really do
comedy purposes.
Guys, so if you guys don't know, the state of Illinois is holding a competition for a new flag design.
Mm-hmm.
And it
there's like a rainbow.
They literally they fucking opened it up to submissions, and the guy who submitted number 10, this is literally like a thing I saw on the internet. This guy literally did this to troll the state of Illinois. This is literally the exact same fucking like layout as the North Korean flag, but just this is with stars around it and the colors are changed.
Clearly intentional. And an artistic risk. They took a risk.
I feel like we should vote for it because it is votable. You can vote for it. I actually voted for number 1.
How many finalists
lie.
are there?
Not gonna lie,
That's the ugliest one in my
Is there
opinion.
only 2 left?
I just like it because it looks more modern. It looks fresh.
It does look modern. That would be kind of cool to hang. That would be cool to hang in your yard.
That's why I
Yeah.
picked number
Okay.
1. I picked number 1
Well,
because
it's
it looks like
important,
fresh. You know.
The flag's got to be cool enough to if it's too lame, why even have a contest?
True.
But
Number
then-
9 is the OG. Number 9 is the original state flag of Illinois
Oh, really?
with the bald eagle on it.
There's an option to just keep it the same.
There is, yes.
How many are there? 10?
10. Yeah, there's 10. Pretty much 9 since the one of them is the original flag. Like I said, dude, I think number 1 looks fresh. You know what I'm saying? I don't like the butterfly one. That looks pretty fucking gay.
I don't understand
Oh,
it.
so
I don't
these are
get
the
it.
10. Okay.
Yeah. I don't like number 8. Number 8 should be the fuck out of there. Number 8 looks like it's looks like a
what is
cereal
that?
company.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? That looks literally like it's
Mills something
seriously.
bullshit.
looks like General Mills' sister company. Like,
What they hide behind.
yeah, seriously, that's yeah, I don't like
No,
that
that's
one.
It looks like a
Fucked up.
shop rag.
Number
It's
4.
horrible. It's like
Number
all
4
these-
makes us look like we were
Turk.
driving a ship.
Turkish.
Yeah.
We have nothing to do with the ocean. Number 4 is
No.
garbage. What are we, a fucking goddamn pirate ship? Garbage.
An anchor tattoo.
Number 3, I like the idea that it has Abraham Lincoln's nose and then fucking
Oh, is that
Illinois.
what that is?
Yeah, it's Abraham Lincoln
Yeah.
on the blue
What did you
side
think
and then
it was?
Illinois on the right. But like the
I just
middle
thought it was
side.
like a river, like the Fox River. I don't
Well,
fucking know.
well, dude, they should have done something with the white part to make it look like something because they made the red part is the west side of Illinois and the right side of Abraham's face is the fucking blue.
Honestly,
They should have made something with the white. The white looks like garbage.
I thought that was Michael Jordan. Just completely honest.
They should have fucking
They
just
should
put
make
Air
one
Jordan
now.
instead of the star on number 3.
That would be
Air
s-
Jordan instead of the star. That gets my vote right there.
23 stars around.
Fuck yeah, dude. Hell yeah, bro. That'd be fucking
number
great.
23
And then
has
just
been
Scottie
following
Pippen in the background, just sad as fuck.
Silhouette.
Instead of fucking instead of fucking crying Scotty, they'll be crying, or instead of crying Jordan, they'll be crying Scotty.
You
think
guys
I
like
fucked
the
up his
ones with
camera.
the state in it? That's probably that's more us than the star, but I like when
Actually,
a
hang on, go
pattern's
back to that.
simple.
Go back to that. Would you, Jack? The
Korean?
the pictures. Never mind. It was
The butterfly, though.
It was Illinois with rainbows in the background, and I was like, that's probably what Illinois will agree on.
Number 1 with the eye was kind of cool, but I think we should investigate all of these just to find out any other national ties. There might be like North Korea on there hidden we don't know about yet, but yeah, basically one of them that's in these finals looks exactly like the North Korean.
I mean,
flag.
I'm
It's
totally
like-
besides number 1 winning, I'm totally cool with the North Korean fucking parody one
And
winning.
what pisses me off about is if it's not an homage, that's how good North Korea's
There it
flag
is, the
is.
fucking North Korean rainbow. That's what I was telling. That should be ours. North
It's either
Korean
this
rainbow.
kid's a comedy virtuoso who created this North Korean copycat and got into the finals with it is already hilarious.
That's the best thing. Yeah,
That's like just shows the people that are judging it like
how ignorant
maybe they
are.
would know.
and also how they shouldn't be like picking. They shouldn't be picking the winner if they picked that one as a finalist.
And the only alternative is that's how good North Korea's flag is. Fuck that.
Seriously, though.
A whole country.
That's a flag to follow.
Wow, just a little to the left, huh? Okay. Nice.
Oh, that's fucking great, dude. Oh my
But,
god. Do you want to jump into this fucking sex with me is like real quick?
Yeah.
Jack, you got a random word generator. You just random generate words with your head.
All right, I can do that.
All right.
So we need a place.
No, just sex with me is like we don't need a.
Oh, sex with me is like car battery.
You want me to start or you?
Or I'll start. Sex with me is like a car battery because Elon Musk is involved. Hopefully.
Sex with me is like a car battery. You got to replace me every few years.
Sex with me is like a car battery. There's negatives and positives.
Sex with me is like a car battery. I take a long time to recharge, ladies.
Sex with me is like a car battery. You're gonna need something else for me to pump the charge into, like an alternator. I don't know. I'm just getting real mechanical about it.
Philosophical.
Sex with me is like a car battery. I like to be plugged in.
There we go.
One more, at least for me. Sex with me is like a car battery because kids are slaves for it.
All right, let's go with the next one.
Why am I?
All right.
This is why improv is tough for me.
This is why improv is great. This is why improv is great. It's off the wall. That's what's.
I'm having a hard one now.
I got
I'm
it.
like looking around the room. All right.
Sex with me is like a vape.
Do a word generator.
Word
It's like a vape.
Yeah, sex with me is like a vape. I had to, it was the real thing. Cigarettes. No, I fucked that up. You go. I fucking suck.
Sex with me is like a vape. You can connect to radio now.
Sex with me is like a vape. Sometimes you just get the wrong flavor.
Sex with me is like a vape. You're gonna get popcorn lung from it.
Sex with me is like a vape. Half the time it doesn't work.
Sex with me is like a vape. Sometimes when I hit it too long, I gag.
Sex with me is like a vape. It only lasts a certain amount of time, and then after that, you just gotta go get a new one.
Sex with me is like a vape. There are kids involved. Wait, no.
Sex with me is like a vape. I sell them to the kids. I sell myself to
slaves for
kids.
Sex with me is like a vape. I only do it in bathrooms.
Nice. Hang on. Hey, Jesus. Hey Siri. Give me a random word. Give me a random
Shut up,
word.
bitch. Yeah, bitch. Shut the fuck up.
Sex with me is like a dog kennel.
Sex with me is like a dog kennel. You gotta fucking lock me up when you're done with me.
Sex with me is like a dog kennel. Nobody wants me. They gave me to the shelter.
Sex with me is like a dog kennel. There's always food and water in there.
There you go. Sex with me is like a dog kennel. You're probably gonna have to put me down after I bite you.
Sex with me is like a dog kennel. There are dogs involved. Bro.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Booby don't.
Oh my god. Sex with me is like a fucking take this quiz. What the fuck? Come on.
It's like,
guy.
are you into dog stuff? Shouldn't be allowed. You should be on a list.
Oh my god, dude. Well, I think that's good for sex with me. Is like that was fun. That was random. That was cool.
Brought to you by the Bit Theater.
Yeah. So speaking of that, so jerks of the bit, is that no longer a thing?
I
Yeah.
don't know. I think that's not a thing.
I unfortunately
anymore.
I apologize that I never made it out to the bit.
That's
Aurora is just a
okay.
fucking cruise for me.
You didn't miss much. The guy kind of tried to save a lot of electricity. It was like sex with me. No, but it was just like, I don't know. Right now, I think we're definitely on hiatus.
Okay.
But it's kind of like one of those bands that it's just like, it's like we just need some time for ourselves. But
Hell yeah.
I can't see a reunion tour never happening.
Well,
We love jerks.
I only know you, Danny, and Dan. I don't really know Mark at all. I didn't really. The only time I ever met Mark was when he came to the Gambler for. The Gauntlet, when you guys were the feature.
Yeah, like when I was listening to Amy's episode, I forgot that was like the last one, and then they messaged her the next day. Like
I had to message her.
Oh, really?
Because they messaged me, and it was very
That's
awkward.
really
It was,
like powerful of them. Like
it was very powerful of them. They were family friends, dude. I'm one of my best friends is their son, and it's just it was a weird.
They're
it
like,
was a
you
weird,
need to tell Amy.
pretty much.
done."
They're just like, we don't want a competition mic here anymore. You can do a normal mic, and then I ended up doing a more normal mic for what, Jack? 3 months, you think?
They're like, we want to go up.
About 3 months, and then they kicked me out.
Wow.
So I did a mic there for 3
Jesus,
months,
and
and then they kicked me out because they said summertime was slow, so they didn't want to have us there. I was like, well,
Wouldn't that
summertime
help?
might be slow, but I'm guaranteeing you get business every week. But
Yeah.
I feel
somebody
like at the end of
complained.
the-
Sounds
They didn't tell me
rhetorical.
about it.
No,
Yeah.
I think at the end of the day, situations like that, it's probably like she just, let's just want that to be done. And
Pretty
he's
much.
just like, okay.
Yeah,
But if she was like, I love that, it's like it would have never. I don't know though.
I mean, honestly, it was probably the best situation for everything. Honestly, but
Exactly.
it brought without the Gambler, Amy and I never would have met.
Yeah.
Without the Gambler,
So
I never would have
started
started
the
that
party.
mic. So everything happens for a reason.
And sometimes
And,
things stop happening for a reason.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh,
No, it was
yeah.
it was cool though, man. Now that now that I don't know what we were talking about before that, but
well, just like you have way better situation now.
oh yeah, for sure. I mean, Amy's got the fucking one of the hottest mics in the city right now, and
but you knew it's like I need to get my boy out of retirement now.
Yeah,
Like,
he's back,
gotta
baby.
drag me back into this.
Hell yeah, dude. It's fucking. We're coming back, dude.
Mm-hmm.
You got any shows you want to plug?
Oh,
you got anything coming up? Or
I'll be in Magoo's on the 25th.
We didn't talk about your podcast too. You want to plug that too?
I'm on Bad Comedy Podcast. It is what it sounds like. But you can hear free episodes on Spotify, YouTube, Apple Pods, and you can find us on Patreon for episodes where we have a guest. But yeah, it's weekly.
Fuck yeah.
And there's like a few years of content on the Patreon, but then also there's some on YouTube or Spotify. You can check it out. And basically, we do a lot of puns. We talk a lot of shit about Chicago comics. We talk a lot of shit about the whole world.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, so that's fun. And
you said you were going to be at Magoo's, you said?
I'll be at Magoo's on the 25th, and then I'm going to a mic. Just DM me if you want to go to the mic after. That's going to be cool. And then there's what else am I going to be doing? There's not that many things. I'm trying to get in the roast battle tournament again. Hopefully, we'll see.
I was going to sign up for that. I'm looking for a clip. When does that end? You know,
the submissions end.
5th.
The submissions end. Yeah, soon. But
25th?
the tournament ends February, I believe.
When
No,
does
March.
submissions end?
The tournament ends in March.
And it's going to have 64 people instead of 32 this year. So it's going to be like, I don't know, try to get in if you want. And it'll be fun, hopefully. And then I have to try to, you can say something if you want, but I have to think of like, there's one other thing I'm doing. But I was excited to do TorgyTalk.
Hell yeah, man.
Like, this is like subliminal messaging. It's like ASMR. I could listen to it.
I don't think I got anything going. I'm actually hosting James Ajar's comedy or Cozy Corner show in March.
Mm-hmm.
Don't have a date for that yet, but you should check that out. DM James Ajar if you want a spot or if you want a ticket for that. If you want to book me, hit me up. No, dude, I've been reaching out. I've been sending out more clips. Now I'm at that spot where I'm more confident to reach out to more bookers and get myself some more guest spots. So right now I'm sending out my 12-minute clip from the Vixen, and I'm trying to get myself some guest spots.
Oh, that's sick, bro. Honestly, that's a good credit, and I just feel like it's like, for me, it's been hard to get longer than that most of the time unless I do my own thing. But
yeah,
that's why it's like so fun once you're like confident to send out your own like clip or whatever, or just to do that time slot. 'Cause it's like,
yeah, for sure.
Usually like they just want you to come in and do your thing. And
yeah,
but yeah, you guys got to book this guy though. Produce something just to book him. Don't just listen to this.
You hear me? You heard him, right?
You have connections, you have to use them.
I'm using them, dude. Let's go, dude. But dude, I really appreciate you fucking making the drive up here, man.
Hey, my pleasure.
Dude, you're welcome
fun.
any fucking time. This was one of the funner episodes I've ever had. And I think
agreed.
You're fucking blessed to talk to, man. You're welcome back anytime. I can't wait to see what 2025 holds for you, man. You're super funny. I'm glad to have met you. And like once again, thank you so much for coming on, bro. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Anything for the water boy?
Fuck yeah, baby. Let's go, dude.
TorgyTalk.
Fuck yeah. You heard it here first, guys. We'll see you next week with a new guest. We love you. Adios.